Hey everyone and welcome to the video. So today I want to talk about the 5 most beloved features in Saints Row. Saints Row obviously is one of my favourite franchises and it's had a lot of changes over the years. But today I really wanted to talk about the 5 things I think the entire series has done so well and are the standout features for the entire franchise. The things that we all love so much and that if they weren't in a Saints Row game, we would all just cry. So, let's get into it. So, one of the most standout features to me is customization. You can't play a Saints Row game without it, and if you do, it's not a Saints Row game in my mind. Saints Row Get Out of Hell was the worst one, and customization to me was a big part to do with that. I absolutely love the customization in the reboot. Actually, one of the best things about the reboot, in my opinion, is its customization. I think it's done really well, and there's plenty of options. I also love Saints Row 2, and I actually quite like Saints Row 4's customization. I think customization as a whole has been done decently well over the series, although it's had some lower points and higher points. I think, as a standard, it's better than a majority of the games I play. So I have to say, yeah, customization to me has always been a really big standout feature, and Saints Row's customization has always been half decent. Activities to me have always been important. I think activities are basically the foundation of Saints Row. It's the side content, it's the stuff you do in the free roam. And whilst I think some games have done it leagues better than others, I think as a standard, the game's activities always have been fairly fun. Some, like I said, do it better than others, some do it much better than others, like Saints Row 2, but I do think as a whole, activities have always been fairly fun in the game, and I like that in the open world, activities really make up a good portion of the side content. You can go around just doing fun things, and they're like little mini missions, tons of fun to be had, tons of wacky moments, and I just really like them. Throughout the entire series, Easter eggs have been extremely important to me. I always had so much fun running around and exploring these Easter eggs and exploring these little secrets, and I think even with the reboot, it was done exceptionally well. I'd say Saints Row 1 probably has the weaker side of Easter eggs, but even then, there's some really cool ones. But I think the reboot in specific has done it exceptionally well, and I think it's where a lot of my open world exploration found its fun. Looking for these Easter eggs, just going around the map, finding lots of cool things, and I have to say, for me, they make up a key part of the Saints Row formula. Next up, we have references. References to other shows, games, and franchises out there has always been really important. Whether it's a turd diss or a certain Would You Rather video, I think references to other series out there has always been really nice in Saints Row, and it always keeps up to date. It always keeps up to date and modern, and, little nods and winks always make me relate it to other things, and I don't know, I find it quite enjoyable to be driving around and notice something like, for example, in the reboot, there's the van that's from Breaking Bad, and you're like, oh god, I remember that. And it's just really cool, and I always like these little nods and winks to other series out there, as it shows that Saints Row is keeping with the times, and Saints Row developers are just normal people like us who watch things and notice things and are fans of things, and I always find it really cool. And finally, get ready for the wholesome portion. The last thing that makes up Saints Row is community. Of course I kid about the wholesome thing, but in all seriousness, Saints Row's community has kept these games alive. Some of these games have not been the best, and I think without its key community, the entire series would have died a long, long time ago. The community of Saints Row was really good at pushing the best out of these games, and mod support, alongside all sorts of dedication to the franchise, has really just kept the series alive and pumping, and I think that community doesn't get enough love in Saints Row. I think the community is a key part of Saints Row, and without it, the games would be dead. I don't know about you, but it seems to me that it's pretty important. Thank you all so much for watching though. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like. It does boost the video so it doesn't die. That'd be cool. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, homies.